Hello everyone, I'm Renown Zero. We are back again talking about something different today. I just felt the need to get this off my chest because it seems to be this misconception that people are grifting, and it's a weird thing that these individuals on the internet are sitting here trying to tell you that everyone's a grifter and everyone's this and everyone's that, while literally not knowing what the definition of a grifter is. Now, the thing that sparked all of this, for me to say this, was the Dragon's Treasure. No harm, no foul against him. We can agree to disagree. I'm not saying anything bad about this individual whatsoever. But this person says, this is effing pathetic. You make videos on YouTube regurgitating the same talking points people can find from 100 different sources. Again, who cares? Maybe everyone has the same opinion. Maybe everyone has a similar opinion. SmashJT presents it in a different way than everyone else. You're not fighting a war. You couldn't influence the culture if you tried. According to who? Because apparently he can influence the culture quite a bit, considering all the negative things that's happened to him ever since he started speaking out more, like Chris Kindred calling his previous employer, trying to get him fired, Alyssa Mercante trying to, DMing his wife on Facebook, and him being doxxed. Also being pulled into a lawsuit, or almost being pulled into a lawsuit, except Alyssa Mercante couldn't get the money for it. You cannot do anything but sit and wait for the other side to do something so you can complain that they take proactive steps that you don't like. And you could collect your paycheck from your whining. So you're complaining about the person having an opinion on the gaming industry. An individual who is a part of the gaming industry at large is apparently having an opinion now on YouTube, and that's bad. Why? I'm not just getting sick of the grifters. Let's reiterate what a grifter actually is. A person who swindles you by means of deception or fraud. Now, apparently somebody having an opinion is apparently deception or fraud. Interesting. I'm also getting sick of the fools on the right who keep sucking off the grifters with the fury of 1,000 individuals. It's the right version of we're all a part of Dumbledore's army now. To which I stated, grifting off what exactly? And this individual comes in and says, people donating money to him while achieving nothing or not providing anything substantive that actually helps. So apparently building a website, having your own opinion, reporting on news with an unbiased opinion is not doing anything. Meanwhile, you're sitting up here on Twitter complaining about the same exact thing that the Dragon's Treasure is complaining about. To which I said, that's not grifting, because once again, the definition of a grifter is a person who swindles you by means of deception or fraud. He says, yes, it actually is. Yes, having an opinion is grifting, apparently. To expand more on that, he would never say such unbearably cringy things to himself. He is specifically, purposely hamming it up to his audience, not because he believes in his own hype and BS, but because he knows they will get more clicks, more views, and money. Oh my god, being a content creator to get more clicks, more views, and more money is a new concept. However, believes in his own hype and BS. Obviously, he believes in what he's saying, considering he's being consistent on his opinions of everything he's been talking about. Of course, he isn't actually on the trenches. He's not actually taking any risks. Well, he took a risk by, speaking out. He literally got his former employer called. He got his wife was DM'd, and he's been doxxed. So apparently, not taking any risks by putting his name and opinion out there against the woke individuals in the gaming media who are out to get him and other individuals like Brutus. He'll do his dangdest to make everyone think he is. Grifting is participating in a small swindling, of course, by fraud or deception. Talking about the gaming industry that he was a part of is not grifting. To which he says, that's not what grifting is, that's just swindling. Okay, the definition of being a grifter is an individual who partakes in a small swindling by deception or fraud. SmashJT has actually worked in the gaming industry. He has actual merit and credits. Grums did too on a team of corporation. When it came time to stand on his own 2 feet, he couldn't do it. Instead, turned to tweeting, luring people with the promise of a game one day. That's his own prerogative. He's allowed to have his own game. Again, I don't agree that Grums shouldn't have his game out by now. He should have finished it. It's been in development for 8 years. I don't agree with it. I even say it here. I said the Grums not finishing his game thing is very bad. The whole thing with SmashJT, an individual who's been doxxed, had his wife DM'd by Kotaku Psycho, Alyssa Mercante, and had an employee from Sweet Baby Inc. call his old place of business to get him fired is absolutely BS. SmashJT is currently building his own website to counteract trash gaming media journalists that don't tell the truth. Similar to how Alyssa Mercante did not tell the truth about what really happened with Sweet Baby Inc. involving Brutus and them trying to get his Steam curator taken down and his entire Steam account taken down. But this individual continues to go on and say, do I have income from YouTube? Sure. Do I accept Superchats? Sure, because why wouldn't you? You're on YouTube. You're trying to get paid. That's kind of the whole point. Ad revenue? Of course. Do I try to peddle my channel to get more money? No. I don't peddle my channel around. I share it around, yes, if that's what you're referring to. Sure, why not? Why wouldn't I share my channel around to get more people interested in watching my channel and watching my videos? I don't understand what the problem is here at all. It's even like Razgriz here says, I guess you think Kirsch is a grifter since he's researching DEI and exposing Bridge then. Apparently so, because apparently having opinions on literally anything is a grifting. I truly don't understand this whole conversation here. I honestly don't. Because it's weird how donating to people and people having opinions is bad for some strange reason. Apparently making a channel not e-begging on other streams. What? Like, what are you even talking about? He says, not at all, actually, because what I said, because what I said to him was, after looking over your Twitter bio, it all makes sense now. You're just butthurt because you're not getting the support for your videos or channel. Carry on. And he says, not at all, actually. Making a channel not e-begging on other streams, I think getting hundreds of subs is amazing. Again, nobody's e-begging, bro. No one's begging people to give them money. People do it voluntarily. They're not DSP, bro. I've literally told them, you must be watching a lot of DSP because DSP is an example of an e-beggar. I know people who have done this for 4 to 5 years and have less subs than me, and I did it in a year. Congratulations. I've been consistent for a year and a half, and I have more subs than you do. I'm amazed that people love my channel. Congratulations. People are allowed to like what they like. I said, I've done YouTube consistently for a year and a half, and I have more subs than you. It's about consistency on YouTube. Some luck is involved, but yeah, consistency really is key. To which you go on to say that that they sell worthless property. Because what you did was this. Because we'll go through all this right here as well. Because you say, so he left the gaming industry and begs for handouts on YouTube. When I've never once seen SmashJT ever ask for a handout. Literally ever. But totally not a grifter. Once again, it involves swindling by way of deception and fraud. He definitely hasn't asked for handouts. People like you seriously need to pick up a dictionary and read it. Because that's all these guys do is they spew garbage into the ether and they don't know how definitions work whatsoever. And they think everyone's a grifter that makes more money than they do. That is literally all YouTube channels. So apparently every single YouTube channel on the internet begs for handouts. Bro, shut up. They literally aren't. That's how I know you don't know anything about how YouTube actually works. They literally are. I have a dang YouTube channel. I know how it works. Well, I wasn't referring to you. I was referring to this guy up here, but go on. Ad revenue is garbage. They ask people to buy YouTube memberships. So, they ask people to purchase a membership. Wow. Or to click on their sponsors. But they don't beg people to do that. They give them the spiel and they tell them what they can get by being a YouTube member or clicking on sponsorship. Saying, oh, this helps me out. This gets me a commission. Because sponsors don't really give a lot. They give a small commission to you, which isn't a lot. If they have a site, they ask them to sign up for memberships on their site. Oh no, getting more of your revenue in your pocket is terrible. I looked at Smash's website. It's worthless. According to who? According to you? This is an opinion. This isn't a factual statement. Once again, it's the same type of crap that goes on when it comes to Eric July's comic books. People say they're trash, all this crap. It's all opinions. It's just articles that he or others make videos on already. It's articles that he makes that other people use to make videos, similar to a lot of people on YouTube do with articles like from Kotaku and other sites. There are gaming news channels that do the same thing, but you have no problem with those, do you? It's even lazier than YouTube videos because he can skip the whole video recording and editing process. So, there's a lot of times I don't really edit videos. There's only one good thing that he does on it, and that's the listing of Kotaku employees and friends. Otherwise, he's doing nothing new, original, or even useful. Again, according to who, and according to who. He's asking for money for something literally anyone can do and maybe do already. Again, if anyone and literally anyone could do it, anyone and literally anyone would do it then. So essentially being a content creator, if anyone else could do it, then they would. Ad revenue is actually great for bigger channels. Doing the memberships on a different site allows more revenue to go directly into the creator's pockets. So apparently creating content based on your opinion is a grift now. Shut down YouTube as a whole then, because that's literally what YouTube was built on. He says, quote-unquote content creator. These people are content creators in the same way that popping a Hot Pocket in a microwave makes you a chef, or listening to the sounds of me doing this makes me a musician, and it's no wonder they become utterly irrelevant to anyone inside their tiny circles. They literally haven't. But, you know. Anyone can just regurgitate other people's articles and tweets. Yes, they can read an article or tweet and give their opinion. Whether the algorithm picks up on it or not is another story. My most popular video had 2 million views. Honestly, don't even care. If anyone can do it, then everyone would. You're arguing calling people quote-unquote grifters over opinions. To which you say, I just explained why not everyone succeeds just now. What the heck? I'm not calling them grifters over opinions. If someone gets a splinter and declares they've been stabbed and need money for hospital bills, then they're a grifter. So because a slight exaggeration that makes them a grifter, again, words have definitions. I literally explained to you the definition of what a grifter is. A person who participates in swindling by fraud or deception. I ultimately tell him, yes, technically if you get a splinter, you got stabbed by wood. You got stabbed by wood. You basically got stabbed by wood. That's what a splinter typically is. To where you say, then there's nothing more to discuss. If that's the route you wish to take with this, then that's like willingly accepting anything someone tells you, and I've got nothing to that. I said that's the choice of the consumer, just like they can choose whether or not to buy your tea because you add the fact that it's anime related and different from other teas. You're not really doing anything original either. Loads of people make tea. Oh my god. But, you say it's an anime tea, it's somehow different now. Like, do you not know how stupid you sound? And again, I mean no disrespect, but holy crap, that just sounds stupid. And it's like, bro, I still don't understand. What is the point of all this? They're not really telling me anything. You try to also show, like Sleazy did anyway, this sleazy person. It says, he says, there you go. So showing me the definition of a confidence game, which is apparently part of the definition of what a grift is. So money made dishonestly in a swindle, like I said, they're not swindling people because they're not begging for money. They're not taking people's money by force. They're getting it to them. They're getting money voluntarily. Literally none of the definitions for the confidence game apply to the people you're complaining about. It's obvious to me that you're not getting the support you thought you would get, considering you do the same type of content you're crying about. To which he says they sell worthless property, i.e. Superchats and memberships. Bro. Superchats and memberships are not property. The person paying for them are the only ones that get to decide whether or not it's worth paying for. Why, Bruce, why do so many so-called adults sweat how other adults spend their money legally? I will never understand why. I truthfully will never understand why people sweat what other people spend their money on. And then you talk about how I'm an EVS A-log. I'm like, that's hilarious. That just further tells me you don't actually watch my channel. Stay mad because no one wants to pay for super chats or memberships on your channel. So, just to further expose you, let's go over to your oh, that's right. You're doing the exact same content that every other person is doing that you're complaining about. Talking about how Dragon Age is going to be the wokest thing of the year. Dragon Age is a disaster. Bandai Namco released a massive DEI failure. Oh, so you're doing, again, the same type of content you're complaining about on your channel, but because you're not getting the same clicks someone else is getting, they're grifters. So I guess you're a grifter too because you're doing the exact same type of content that the people you claim are grifters are doing. And you have 864 subs. Again, I have more subs than you, and I don't even have a merch store. You have a merch store. And I have more subs than you. You have less subs. You don't even have 1,000 subs yet. And you're sitting here with a merch store. Wow, bro. You cannot seriously sit here and talk as if you are any different from the people you're complaining about. You're literally doing the same type of content, but again, because you're not getting the same results as somebody else, they're grifters apparently, and you're not. So I just wanted to make this video really quick and rant about this for a little bit. It went a little too long. Thank you all for checking out this video. I really do appreciate all the new subscribers, returning subscribers, new viewers, and returning viewers. If you do like the video, hit the like button, comment below if you feel about all this. Subscribe for more content, hit the bell for notifications, set the bell to all. That way you'll get a notification anytime I'm posting a video, go live on the channel. And just in case you see this video, if you'd like to get access to emojis during live streams, it's only just $1 a month. And again, it's all voluntary. I'm never asking anyone to do that. They can choose to do that whether or not they can choose whether or not they want to do that. You go right ahead and choose. If you don't want to sign up for membership, that's perfectly fine. Come on down to the live streams and have a great time. I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.